Hey there, Tony Lucidi here, and welcome to my book review on How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And today we're going to go over part 1 of this book. And as a side note, if you're on YouTube, you could find the intro to my book review series on my blog. And that's at onlinefreedomcrusader.com. And you know what? You can click on the link down in the description, and that'll take you right there. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over part number 1 and what that's entitled. And then we're going to go over the 3 chapters in that part, number 1. And then a brief, or my brief summary of those chapters. And I'm not going to give you too much because I believe that the reader, when you read the book yourself, you're going to need to absorb this information rather than me just leaking it to you and being a spoiler. I think it's all important that you get this for yourself, okay? So I'm giving you kind of like a teaser on each one of these chapters. Oh, and also the last part, the best part really, is that there's actually the all-important principles on at the end of each one of these chapters that you can actually, take those and implement them in your life to create success. So hang in there, hang in tight. You'll get that at the end, okay? So without any further ado, and just pardon the paperwork I have here. That's just to remind me where I'm, where I got to go, okay? So part number 1 is the fundamental techniques of handling people, okay? So that's the part. And then chapter number 1 is entitled, If You Want to Gather Honey, Don't Kick Over the Beehive, okay? So my summary of this is fairly simple, is that this chapter is about understanding people, okay? And not taking, I guess, what's on the surface of that person or how they react or what they've done in the past to actually understand the person on the inside, okay? So that's chapter number 1. Chapter number 2 is called The Big Secret of Dealing with People. Okay, there's chapter number 2. And my summary of this chapter would be to appreciate people, okay? And to sincere appreciation. Not some like over-the-top flattery for the person. Because, people can smell that a mile away, whether you're sincere or not. So sincere appreciation is what that chapter is all about. And chapter number 3 is called, He Who Cannot Do This Has the Whole World With Him. He Who Cannot Walks a Lonely Way. Well, if you think about that and actually dwell on that a little bit, that makes it a lot of sense. You can apply that in your life in different aspects. And my takeaway for this one is that to arouse an eager want in that person, okay? So rather than telling somebody what you want them to do, to actually get them to want to do something, okay, from the inside, from them. So rather than say, oh, well, people listen, barely listen to other people when they tell you what to do, right? Or when other people tell them what to do. So to get them to actually want to do it, obviously has a lot more pride in it, right? And they'll actually accomplish those goals, right? So that's chapter number 3. So as I promised, those three principles. So if you're on my blog, if you look below is the list of these principles. If you're on YouTube, if you go to onlinefreedomcrusader.com, you'll find the list right at the end of that blog. And get a pen and paper, write them down, and start to implement in your life. It'll make a huge difference. It did in my life, okay? So if you got any value from this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could like, comment, and share. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd appreciate that. And I appreciate you. I believe in you. I'll see you in part number 2. Bye for now.